What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today, we've got Zacian alongside ETERNATUS and Dragon Cheer Dragapult. So basically what we're doing here today is using our Dragapult to Dragon Cheer next to our Scope Lens ETERNATUS, which essentially guarantees we crit every single move. Now, the way Dragon Cheer works, if you aren't already familiar, is that as long as you are a Dragon type, like ETERNATUS over here, you're holding a Scope Lens, you essentially crit every single move due to Dragon types specifically getting a +2 to their critical hit chance. Every other type gets a +1 boost. I did forget this in our second battle. I went for a defensive terror on the ETERNATUS, then went for Dragon Cheer, and was violently confused as to why it didn't crit. I do eventually realize it a little bit later in the battle, but just wanted to put that out there now. Alongside those three, we have the Hearthflame Ogerpon, the Blood Moon Ursaluna, and the Rillaboom to round out the team. If you guys enjoy the off-meta craziness that you see before you, consider dropping a like, dropping a comment, dropping a sub. I do this several times a week, so if this sounds like your cup of tea, yeah, go ahead and do the YouTube stuff. But with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into some battles. See you guys in just a second. Alright, battle number 1, we've got Lunala and Koraidon alongside Pow, Raging Bolt, the Ogerpon, Hearthflame, and Rillaboom. So ironically, we share two of the same Pokemon. Should be able to lead our usual duo. Zacian in the back. This is a Sun team, so I wouldn't mind bringing the Ogerpon to take advantage of that. I don't hate Urs either. Only that's scary about Urs, they have their own Ogerpon and they have a Rillaboom. So I kind of want to bring this guy. Can also redirect attacks if need be. I think I'll lock that in. Scott's got a pretty scary team himself, so hopefully, you know, things go well for us. My boy's dripped out. I'm loving the fit. That's a little spooky. Okay, this actually isn't terrible. I do have an idea, I think. For now, I'm just going to Dragon Cheer and Protect. Kind of just scout, see what they want to do. It'd be cool if they went for Sucker Punch into the Dragapult, expecting me to attack. But this is a fully supportive Dragapult, has no offense whatsoever. There's a big Protect. They do go for the Sucker, beautiful. It's going to fail. There's Dragon Cheer into the E-turn. Very cool. And what does Lunala do? It's going to go for a Moongeist into my ETERNATUS. Cool. So very successful turn 1 for us. I think on this following turn, I will... There's a lot of things I can do. I think I'll Reflect. Terra Dark. Sludge Bomb. I want to get rid of the POW first. They're going to Terra as well, which is interesting. Into Dark. Okay. So this is going to hurt. Even though I resist it because I'm also Dark. It's definitely not going to feel pleasant, but I do get up a Reflect right after. So it's going to be a Sucker. Oh, wow. Was not expecting that. They didn't Sucker. They went for a Throat Chop. Nice. That's awesome for us. Big Sludge Bomb, they are Sash. If we can get the poison here, that'd be sick. We do not. They're gonna Moongeist, which I resist. Very nice. So on this next turn, I'm going to Light Screen, and I'm going to Protect. So far, so good. They burned Terra on POW. And, yeah, we're doing pretty well so far. So I go for the Sucker again. It's going to fail again. I get a Light Screen. They try to Moonblast me now. Interesting. Okay. I think what I'll do here is Thunder Wave you. And... honestly, Sludge Wave. It'll break the Shadow Shield. It'll kill POW. It will hurt Dragon Ball, but I do resist it. So yeah, I think this is the play. They Sucker again. Fail again. We miss Thunder Wave, which really, really sucks. I do get off Sludge Wave, though. Nice. So POW's gone. We break the shield on the Lunala. Missing Thunder Wave sucks, but it is what it is. We get rid of their POW. I'm thinking maybe we can live one through Light Screen. We do. Very nice. And we know we outspeed Lunala as well, which is huge information to have. So whatever is coming out on this left side, I can essentially just paralyze it. It's going to be Ogre Bond. Cool. So what I think I want to do here is paralyze the Ogre. No. Paralyze you and Protect. Hopefully Dragapult lands the Thunder Wave. They're going to Spiky, though. I outspeed the Ogre, which is very interesting. So Thunder Wave is going to fail into the Ogre. This is going to be an interesting turn, because I outspeed both of you guys. Even if you kill us here, I outspeed both of you. Yeah, that's fine. I just bring out Zacian and I click Sludge Wave. I don't really know how you get around this. Yeah, I don't really know how you get around this. You already tear it as well. So I think what I do here, I'll keep it a bean with y'all boys. They can, I guess they can redirect, which is a little bit annoying. I don't have anything that one-shots the Ogre either, assuming they are going to redirect. So I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to do this, because I outspeed both of them somehow. Oh, wow, they don't redirect. That's game. That's super game, because I outspeed both of y'all, right? This might not kill the Lunala. It might, actually. Hold up. Oh, my goodness. This team is disgusting. Let's go. Let's go. The fact they didn't follow me there is kind of crazy, but I'll take it. The fact that they did not follow me there is kind of wild, but I'll take it. You'll love to see it. Beautiful start to the video. Beautiful start to the video. Reflect does go away, which is fine. Not the end of the world. We should be in a position now where they really can't do much of anything. Yep. So out comes Ikaridon. It can only target one of us. So, and they already Terran. So literally all I do, Play Rough and Draco. I could Sludge Bomb, it's less likely to miss, but we'll take the risk on Draco. And they want no smoke. Couldn't have asked for a better showcase in battle number 1. Absolutely beautiful. So that's essentially what the team does. We get the Dragon Cheer off into the Eternatus. And just it crits every single move at that point. So Draco hits disgustingly hard. Sludge Bomb hurts a lot. Sludge Wave hurts. And obviously Paradex to Zacian, who's immune to Sludge Wave. It's really good synergy. So that's essentially what the team is about. Let's go ahead and hop into a second. I'll be right back. We got double dipped ice in battle number 2. What a cool team. I'm so tempted to lead Zacian. Like, it's actually insane. But I'm just going to go with the usual lead here. I'm really, really tempted to lead Zacian, but I feel like that's too predictable, so I'm not going to do that. In the back, I quite like this guy. Yeah, I think Ogre comes again. I don't hate Ursaluna, to be fair. Actually, I do. I don't know why I said that. They have a lot of threats in the Ursaluna over there. Yeah, so we're going to bring the same four as last time. Very cool team. I haven't seen these two paired together yet. I'm going to assume that's Snowscape on Torn. As someone who is literally constantly building teams, I happen to know that Tornadus is the only Pokemon in the game that gets Prankster Snowscape. So, likely has Snowscape on the Torn there. Let's see what they want to do. Interesting. So they might be tempted to go for Glacial here, which is totally fine. I think what I will do... I think I'm going to Dragon Cheer, Terra Dark to not take as much damage from Glacial, and just straight up Draco. If they want to redirect, then Volcarona just dies. I think that's safe. Yeah, I think that's safe. As long as we don't miss Draco, we should be in a pretty good spot here. Like I said, if they redirect, they just lose their Volcarona. They are going to redirect. Cool. So they've chosen to just lose Volk, which works for me. Assuming I hit this. Please! E-turn. If it's Sash Volk, it's also super annoying, but they're typically Rocky Helmet. Nice. Whoa! It didn't... Why didn't it crit? Yo, what? Am I missing something? Whoa! That should have crit. What the heck? I think it's like 99% chance to crit, so of course I rolled that 1%, but it is what it is. We are going to Reflect and Protect. I cannot believe I didn't crit there. Like, of course, I'm that guy that rolls the 1% chance not to crit. So technically, I lied. You can miss out on crit, but in every single one of my practice games, and obviously the first game of this video, ETERNATUS is crit every single target it's hit. So, yeah, just a bit unfortunate there. What can you do? And on this next play, I know exactly what I want to do here. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Reflect. Sick. They're going to Glacial again. And then I'm going to Hard Switch into Zacian, and I'm going to Sludge Wave. Hopefully Sludge Wave will crit, like it's supposed to, and it'll kill the Redirector. So we go hard into Zacian, and we simply Sludge Wave. I cannot believe I got that 1% roll. Someone look it up and put it in the comments, but I'm pretty sure Dragon Cheer into a Dragon with Scope Lens is like 99% chance to crit. So let's see what happens here. They're going to Rage Powder again, but little do they know I got that motherfucking bang on me. So we're going to get the spread move here. They're going to Glacial. We're behind Reflect. We take that super well. Their Sludge Wave. Zacian is unaffected. Can we get the double crit? Bro, am I missing something? Oh, I Terra'd. Duh, Tyler. I'm like, bro, what is happening? That makes sense. I defensively... Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm not going to be critting every single time. So that's a wee bit scary. Here we can just double protect. Stall out some Trick Room. And scout for what they want to do. I'm like, bro, why am I not critting? It's because my dumbass went Terra Dark. But I do believe what I said is true. I do believe there's a very, 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 very small chance that even if I stayed a Dragon type, that I wouldn't have gotten the crits. So, it is what it is. They're going to go Terra Poison, which is fine. because we are simply scouting this turn. So essentially right now, Eternatus is a 50% chance to crit instead of 100%. Or 99, for being technical. So you do have the high horsepower, but I'm behind Reflect. I don't know if they've got the sauce. And Earth Power, huh? Okay. So I think what I want to do here is Behemoth U, Draco U. A crit would be sick. Also, not dying to Earth Power would also be sick, but Zacian is max speed, max attack. Very little bulk investment, so I could die to Earth Power. Nice. Oh yeah! Don't freeze me, we're chilling. Fuck! Oh! Okay! That sucks. Like, really bad. Things are just not going my way this game, but, that's really good. Okay. Okay! Also very nice. Cool. The freeze is so unfortunate. Like, we simply just win the game if not for that freeze. I think I'm just gonna do that and attempt to protect. I cannot believe that, man. That is crazy. The reason I target the treads is because if either of these two are going to protect, I feel like they're going to protect their restricted. That also happens to be their Terra. So I figured I would go into the treads. Eternatus is going to stay frozen. If we can somehow bring this game back, that would be crazy. Okay, we're okay, Zacian? Let's go. Alright, so Eternatus is gone. Obviously, I did what I did in an effort to blow up Calyrex immediately, but I totally forgot Dragon Cheer only gives you a +2 boost. Ooh, I can light screen. Yeah, we're gonna light screen here. We're gonna light screen. It only gives you a +2 boost if you're a dragon type, and I didn't even remember that Terra. Anyways, Behemoth and light screen for the ogre in the back, and that's game. This team is raw, man. Even when I'm not getting my crits like I'm used to, this team is still disgusting. But you still have a whole ass Zacian back here just doing damage like that. They do go for Blizzard. They miss Zacian, and yeah, cool. Dragon Ball can die. It already did its job. And this is game over if I've ever seen it. We're going to go into game 3, 2-0. RNG was not on our side. Got frozen. I forgot how Dragon Cheer works. And we still ended up getting a dub. So they're going to realize that this game is very much over, and that's going to be 2-0. You love to see it. Back-to-back wins on Master Ball. That's how we do, baby. So yeah, I only practice, I want to say I had like 4 practice games with this team. So obviously I completely forgot that if I Terra, I do not have the 99% crit chance, which is why the Volcarona was able to do as much annoying things as it did. Anyways, still got the dub. Let's hop into a third. I'll be right back. Alright, so we are back against Eva, who's got some scary stuff over there. And we're going to do our best not to Terra on the same turn we go for Dragon Cheer. Once again, Ogre looks pretty good into the Sun matchup. However, I like Ursa Luna into the Kali matchup. But it's terrible against Koraidon. So there's a lot to think about here as far as who we want in the back. I haven't brought Ursa to a single game, including practice, so I'm really tempted to bring it. I've never used Life Orb Ursaluna. I know that sounds crazy, but my Ursalunas are typically Specs or AV. So I'm pretty excited to use this guy, but I haven't found a place to squeeze him. I don't love Ogre here. I think I'm going to give this a shot. I think with that guy, it's all about positioning. I just got to be careful to not bring it out in front of Koraidon, because I did get rid of my defensive Terra for Terra normal. So it's a very offensive Blood Moon. Typically, like I said, I'm Specs or AV, and typically I have a defensive Terra. This time I do not. I don't hate this lead at all. This is not bad. For what we want to do, this is not bad at all. So I simply protect Dragon Cheer. There is nothing else to do here. I simply protect and Dragon Cheer. Not bad at all, my friends. And this time, since I'm not going Terra Dark, we should be seeing crits pretty much 100% of the time. Looks like Rillaboom has a butterfly on its shoulder. Y'all see that? And on its chest. Tell me it doesn't look like Frostmoth. We forced Terra on turn 1, which you love to see. So we're going to force that Fire Terra out on the Koraidon, which is beautiful, because that means their... What was their other restricted? Lunala can no longer Terra. Nothing on their team can no longer Terra for that matter, which means Rillaboom is very susceptible to my poison attacks here in a second. There's the cheer. We are indeed still a dragon type, so prepare for a whole lot of crits, assuming I don't die immediately. U-turn is very interesting, but I'll take it. I am not complaining about U-turn. On this next turn here, I think what I want to do, assuming this is Lunala, could also be Raging Bolt. Incin! What do I want to do here? The double fake out's going to get very, very annoying very fast. I'm going to be annoying back. I'm going to reflect. I think that's all I want to do for now. Part of me wants to Terra, but I kind of want to save it. I'm going to reflect, and I'm going to Sludge Bomb. I don't want to get hit with knockoff, though. I kind of want to Draco this guy. I'm going to Sludge Bomb over here. I think Eternatus is going to get faked out. Yep. Saw that coming a mile away. There's Reflect. Woodhammer? That's a crazy play, my friend, but sure. Okay, so I think what I want to do here, realistically speaking, is Paralyze Incin. I really don't want to get hit with Knockoff, but yeah, so I'm going to Paralyze you, and I'm going to try and get rid of the Rillaboom. Because if we can get rid of one of their Fake-Out mons, that would be sensational. Because the Fake-Out cycling is going to get really annoying. So Incin now has a chance to not move at all, which is always a good thing. And Sludge Bomb should pick up the Rilla. Like so. Perfect. One less Pokemon to worry about. They do go for knockoff and finish off my Dragapult, unfortunately. But we did get up Reflect, which is massive. And now they have Incin on the field. I don't hate this. Save Zacian for the late game. I'm going to bring out the bear. They are going to bring out the horse. Oh, this timing couldn't have been better. Okay. Blood Moon. Draco. That's like, what's the downside to this? I wish I got up light screen with the homie, but I don't see a downside to Blood Moon and Draco here. Yeah. Okay. We'll see if this is AV Ensign. Probably is. Beautiful damage into Ensign there. Blood Moon, obviously, not going to work. U-turn, okay. Honestly, not the end of the world. On this following turn, they might go for Psychic, which I probably should have respected last turn, but I knew they wouldn't want to get hit with my guy over there. So what I think I'm going to do here is actually protect Terra Dark. This is so risky because now this is tough. Because they can just double me. I think this is fine. Oh, man. I still have Zacian in the back, too, which is cool. Nice. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha! And we stopped the blitz. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can we get the Draco, please? Please don't miss. Thank you. Are you sashed? They are sashed. Okay. So really good play for us. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all boys. They do lose Sun. We do still have Reflect up too, right? Okay. Hyper Voice. Sludge Wave. I don't think they can kill us both. Oh, this could be a really, really good turn for us. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Ensign's gone, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, Ensign is gone. And the horse might be too. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Because both of y'all are gone. Okay. Okie dokes. We do unfortunately crit and poison my own Ursaluna, but I think it's fine. Bro, that is so funny to me, dog. That is funny. Okay, cool. It's looking like 3-0. It's looking like 3-0. We do lose Reflect. But the way I see it, I'm simply going to switch out the Bear, Protect. And then, even if they Flare Blitz into the Bear slot, which they shouldn't, because I'm on-cording to Protect, they don't have any spread moves. So I really have nothing to worry about. If they target the Zacian slot, we might be in trouble. Let's see. Okay, they do. Which is interesting, because I would have been locked into Protect. And they kill. Okay. I still think this is fine. Because the way I see it, no matter who hits you, you're kind of fried. Draco can miss, but it's so powerful. Oh, you went for... That was a mistake. You can have E-turn, bro. You're crazy. You do not live a life form of Earth power. You definitely target the bear there. You definitely target the bear there. That's crazy. You do realize you're a fire type, right? Yeah, that was not the sauce. Your best bet was to take out the bear and hope for a Draco miss or a Draco survival. I'll take it, though. 3-0. Literally the first game, practice or otherwise, I bring the bear to, and it seals the game. Love Ursaluna, man. So good. So good. Cool. Cool. I'll admit, Encore on CSR is cool tech, but as you saw, if you don't use it correctly, you just put yourself in a hole. Like, they're better off just attacking there. But hey, that's not my business. Let's go ahead and hop into fourth and final. I'll be right back. All right, Marquis is bringing the heat. Don't give a damn about screens because I literally crit through everything. I think I'd be silly not to bring terrain control into a Miraidon matchup. So yeah, pretty easy picking my 4 for this matchup. Now I just got to make sure I make the right reads. Make the right reads, make the right plays. Grim is annoying. Again, I don't care about screens. It's got stuff like Thunderwave and whatnot. Luckily, I am Terra Dark on my Eternatus, meaning if I decide to Terra, Prankster moves do not work on me. So it can't paralyze me or anything annoying like that. So yeah, pretty excited. Grim is also weak to poison, so not a favorable matchup for our boy Grim. I'm sure they're still going to lead it to get their screens up. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can end the video with a dub, go 4-0 on Master Ball. That'd be sick. They are going to lead Grim Instant. Okay, that's fine with me. That is A-okay with me. I think on this very first turn, I am indeed going to, not the first turn, but the second turn. I'm gonna Terra Dark. So I really don't want to get paralyzed. So we're gonna Dragon Cheer, and we're gonna Protect. This should be Fake Out into E-turn, plus a screen, if I had to guess. But E-turn is going to Protect. They're gonna Reflect. They actually don't Fake Out, which is interesting. Could just be knockoff into my Dragapult, which would be very, very interesting. It is. Cool. Who are their restricteds again? It was Miraidon and... Oh, Lunala, yeah. We definitely Light Screen here. Terra Dark. Sludge Wave. We are going to end up sacking our own Dragapult, but all that does is give me a free switch into something in the back. So I'm not too mad about that. This is going to ensure that they cannot hit me with anything silly like a, yep, like that. Like that. Like that. Mind you, they did not get up Light Screen. Keep that in mind. Not that it matters, I would have crit through it anyways, but just food for thought. Grim lives, which is very impressive. Grim living is very impressive. Also, if Instant knocks off my scope lens, then nice, we poison Instant as well. Then we're not going to be critting 100% of the time. And he does. Alright. So not ideal, but not the end of the world. Because now I simply just go into my Zacian, who they might try to paralyze. So I'm going to Protect on this first turn. So I really don't feel like getting paralyzed. I knew Grim was going to paralyze. I knew it. So we do this and we do that. Ensign's gonna dip, which makes sense, because he wants to intimidate my Zacian. Out comes Lunala. We're gonna break that thing's Shadow Shield immediately, which I'm definitely not mad about. Zacian's gonna protect. Let's see if they go for Thunder Wave into Zacian. They do go for the light screen. Without my scope lens, I'm not gonna be critting everything, which is unfortunate. Ensign probably comes back out here at some point. Very nice. So breaking Shadow Shield on the Lunala is always cool. This should be Ensign again. It is. So what I think I want to do here is double protect, expect Ensign to switch to cycle Intimidate again, and then I will predict the Ensign switching to Miraidon, and then just play rough it. That's the goal. We'll see what actually ends up happening. Nice. Don't know about that when you got a Miraidon in the back, but sure. This does mean that Ensign's now faster than us, which is obviously not good. Who's in the back? Rilla? If they parting shot here, they're going to lose their Miraidon. So we'll see what they want to do. They could just leave Ensign out. The goal is to get rid of Ensign and then switch out Zacian. They're going to wisp me. Okay. You're still going to lose your homie here, so that's fine. They Moonblast. I do eat because of the light screen. They get the drop. Hopefully we can get some crits going. Nice. We do get a crit there. Ensign's gone. Ensign is gone. So that did nothing at neutral plus a burn. Okay. Oh, they did not bring Miraidon. That explains the Trick Room. So if I had to guess, this is going to be Earthquake. Three more turns of Trick Room, one more turn of Light Screen. I don't really care what happens to Zacian, so I'm going to... This thing probably protects to get its little thingy. I'm going to Behemoth. And Draco. Nice. Okay, we got that read right. They Moonblast me again. I eat. We need a crit here. Let me get a crit, please. We do not get the crit. That sucks! Oh, that instant knocking off my scope lens really screwed me, man. That doesn't do anything either. Yeah. Instant knocking off my scope lens really screwed me here, man. Okay. So here, what I think I want to do is protect, hard switch into Rilla. I might go for a fifth, regardless of how this game ends. I hate that Instant smacked off my scope lens. Because a crit Draco there just OHKOs Lunala and we just win. It was a 50% roll to crit. I did not get it. Which sucks. But I think we just hard switch in the Rilla. Which is going to nullify Earthquake if they choose to go for that, which they might. I'm predicting Earthquake, which is why I'm going into Rilla. And with Fake Out, we should be able to essentially nullify the rest of their Trick Room turns. Zacian's going to protect. They go for headlong into Zacian. That does not work, obviously. And another Moonblast. Yep. Which I take reasonably well. Alright. Only downside to this is that now Lunala's going to get health back as well, as you can see. Zacian's kind of just sitting here being useless. I do have Fake Out Pressure here. Last turn, a Trick Room. Are they Ghost Terra? If they are, I will throw up. Yeah, GG's. That's good stuff, man. That is good stuff. Can't even get mad at that. So Fake Out's gonna fly right through. They're gonna take me out with Facade. We do live though, which is cool. Okay. So I don't really see a win condition here. I think they would have to try and set up Trick Room again while protecting the bear, but there's really no reason to protect the bear because neither of us could really touch it. Either way, damn, he OHKO'd me through Reflect. What the heck? Or was that their Reflect that wore off? They didn't have Reflect, did they? Was that our Reflect? Hold on. That might have been their... Yeah, that was their Reflect that wore off just now. Behemoth... Draco? They should win this game. They do decide to attack, which makes sense. So there's that. And then Draco. Cool. They should be targeting the... Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright. So that's going to be our first L. Obviously, if you get your Scope Lens knocked off, it's another way to not crit 100% of the time. And can lead to situations like this. Because if we were able to OHKO the Lunala on that one turn, or not OHKO, but take it out from the health it had remaining, it would have been Ursaluna versus the world, and we would have won that matchup. So, losing Scope Lens sucks. I think I need to respect knockoff from Instant a bit more. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind as we head into our fifth and final. Like I said, regardless of how that one ended, I kind of wanted to go for one more after my Scope Lens got knocked off. So we're going to go for one more. Win or lose, this will be our last. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, going up against L. Shane in battle number 5. And, interesting team to say the least. Palkia Origin and the Ice Horse. Besides the horse, well, specifically of the ice variety, I quite like Ursaluna. I think as long as we kill the horse, I really like Urs into this matchup. Now, this could be scary if it's Glacial Lance into Instruct, which is what I can definitely see them doing. But obviously, if they do that, I do have counterplay. This is going to be a very interesting game. Alright, they're ready to rock and roll. Let's see who they bring. Their team's more off-meta than mine, which is not something you see too often up here in the Master Ball tier, but still pretty cool. How did they get that picture? Is that a truck in the ocean? Like, what is happening? Don't know about this lead. Definitely not complaining. Interesting. I think I'm just going to send it immediately. This is super risky, but I don't want to... Because I feel like they're going to trick room here, and I don't want to protect and let them trick room. Ooh, who's coming in on a sludge bomb? Oh, nice. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Interesting switch. Very interesting switch. So this sludge bomb is going to crit. This could be Trick Room, which obviously is a little scary, but I will take it. Beautiful damage. And there's Trick Room. Cool. So they just quit immediately. That wasn't even that bad. Okay. So they immediately quit the battle as soon as they saw they switched in on a crit sludge bomb. Works for me. I guess we'll go ahead and hop into a 6th. I'll be right back. Chase has got some really cool stuff here, man. He's probably going to try and go for that fusion bolt combo thing. If you use Fusion Flare and Fusion Bolt consecutively, I think the second, whatever moves second, is like double damage. Something crazy like that. It's not really going to change what I want to do. I don't care about Veil, because obviously I'm going to crit through it. Kind of like the bear here. Kind of don't. Kind of do. Ogerpon is walled by the 2 dragons. So is Rillaboom. So I think I'm bringing the bear. This has been a very interesting video. Very fun video as well. I love this team. The minute I came up with that idea, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun to run. Flutter Ninetales. Okay. I think I have to respect Encore on Ninetales. Or do I? Or do I? Yeah, we're gonna protect. Because they could just straight up Blizzard, which would be very, very bad. They can also Icy Wind Blizzard, which would also be bad. But luckily, I outspeed the Flutter, which is awesome. If it was Booster Energy, that could have been really bad. There's the Icy Wind. Oh, actually, it wouldn't have made a difference. I'm Clear Body. And Dragapult dodges. How clutch was that? Beautiful. So here, just because a lot of Alolan Ninetales carry Encore, I'm going to paralyze it to slow it down. And I'm going to Sludge Bomb it. Very nice. And on this following turn, I'm going to go for Light Screen. I probably should have defensively Terra'd. I didn't really think about that. Especially if this is a Sash Ninetales. Which it is not. Booyah! I'm happy I didn't defensively Terra now. Perfect. Did not want to deal with whatever that guy had going on. On this next turn, Kyurem's coming out. This is going to be double Blizzard. I'll I'm gonna light screen. Yeah. Obviously, we have to deal with freeze here, which is really, really annoying, but what can you do? So light screen is going to be pretty massive here into the Blizzard spam. Not the Dazzling Gleam and Blizzard, that's crazy. We do live that, and then Blizzard, cool. So I do kind of have a play here, I think. I kind of want to do. They do have Veil up, then be mindful of. I think we just double cure him here. I'll defensively Terra the. Oh, this is gonna be a good end game, baby. Oh, what you got? What you got? The light screen was pretty damn clutch too. Before Dragapult went down, so you love to see that. Boom, big Dark Terra. E-turn dodges the Icy Wind. I want Zacian to dodge it, but it's all good. They're gonna Fusion Flare me. I do live, somehow. They lose HP. Here's a Behemoth. They might eat because of Veil. Nope, never mind. I lied. They don't eat anything. Not looking too shabby here, y'all boys. Alright, Sludge Wave's gonna be a critical hit. Beautiful damage. And the poison! Yeah! Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Here, I think I'm honestly just gonna double protect, kind of scout, see what they want to do here. Because they could defensively Terra. So, because they have not Terra'd yet, correct? They have not. So what we're going to do here is simply hit that double on them and just see what they want to do. Mind you, we still have a full health Ursaluna in the back, so we're in pretty good shape here. We are in pretty good shape here. Love to see it. We're going to get the double off, kind of see what they want to go for here. No Terra is crazy. They go for Dazzle, and what does the Zekrom go for? Dazzle and Fusion, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Snow stops. Flutter is going to die on the next turn. Their Veil's gone, which is also cool. So they weren't even light. They weren't Light Clay, and they weren't Focus Sash. They had to be Covert Cloak on the Ninetales. Anyways, Clayra, Sludge Wave. I mean, Flutter's gonna die anyways, and it's gonna attack before both of us. So I don't see a point in doing that. Sludge Bomb, predicting a possible Terra. If you go Terra Fairy, you are not going to be having a good time. Nice, we both live. Whoever it doesn't target, it's going to kill it. Or not, maybe not kill, but do a lot of damage. Yeah, we win. Because Flutter dies to poison, Sludge Bomb's going to hurt like hell, and then Blood Moon comes out. Stupid damage. Stupid damage. Bye, Flutter. Oh my goodness, this team cracks. That's game. That's what? If you include the forfeit, this is our 6th battle. If you include the forfeit, 5-1 on Master Ball. Come on now. Come on now. With Eternatus and Zacian. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. So we're gonna get fancy with it. Blood Moon. Draco, because I feel like it. You really gonna do me like this? Alright. So see, I'm going for Draco now. Like, I don't know what you're scouting for, bro. There is in no world do you take both of us out. There's not a single universe in which that happens. Now we switch up the moves on him. Just in case he's got some funky tarot, we switch up both moves on him. So you scouted for no reason. So I'm going for 2 different moves. Yep, there it is. Come on, bro. I'm going for 2 different... Watch him do something crazy like steal Terra and take out the bear. Yeah, you're cooked, bro. I went for Sludge Bomb. Even if you take out the bear here, I went for Sludge Bomb. I told you. You never go for the same move twice after your opponent protects. That's not killing anyways. Good try, though. Bye. Come on, now. And the crit to boot. Come on, now. Stop playing with me. That's game, baby. Hey, man, if y'all enjoyed the content, y'all know what to do, okay? We are approaching 400 subs, and I do this several times a week. I literally have a brain full of Reg I teams waiting to get dropped on YouTube. So if you like what you see and you see what you like, consider dropping a like, dropping a comment, dropping a sub. I'd greatly appreciate it. But video's been long enough. I'm going to shut the heck up. Hope y'all had a great Mother's Day, as it is Mother's Day at the time of this recording. And peace out.